wanted to do a quick review of the Holosun 507C. The Holosun 507C is a miniature red dot optic, and it's priced about $150 or so less than the Trijicon RMR. Now, I've used the RMR. I own a couple of them. I think they're a really great solution. What's nice about the Holosun is not only price point, but it also gives you some additional features that, in my opinion, add a lot of value. They have 3 different reticle options. So we have the 32 MOA circle, a 1 MOA red dot, and the ability to toggle off the circle, the red dot, or just have the circle. So that's 3 different options, and that to me is great. If you've used the EOTech before, you'll be very familiar with the reticle and the way that looks, the circle with a dot in the middle of it. And as you're coming up to point, right, with the EOTech, that large circle in certain instances, particularly close quarter stuff, is really, really effective. You don't have to have the precision of the dot. You're just shooting for the upper area of the chest. Some of the other features of the 507C is it is auto-adjusting. So it has a feature which allows you, when it's on, to auto-adjust to the light. It also allows you a manual setting so you can toggle and simply crank up however much brightness you want. So the choice of those two is really, really sweet in my opinion. In addition, 50,000 hours battery life. Typical these days of many of the new optics that are coming out, they have that really incredible battery life. This one also has essentially a shake awake. So if the gun is not moving and it's static, it's stuck in a safe, well, the minute you pull it out and there's movement of the gun, automatically the optic turns on. So that to me is really, really valuable. I like the fact I don't have to turn it on. We shot it a little bit at the range, and we're going to show you some of that video. There's always, for me, a training curve when I go from iron sights to a red dot optic on a pistol. So I just have to do a lot of dry presentations, bringing the gun to target and then that dot, finding that circle dot and putting that on the target and pressing a shot. The window size subjectively, as you look through it, seems larger to me. The specific size of it, and I haven't compared it to the Trijicon RMR, but just the window in which I'm looking through that, it seems like there's more space, more area to look through. It's not as constrictive, which to me adds some value. I like being able to see that larger, what appears to me like a larger field of view with the optic itself. So I've shot, I don't know, probably 300 rounds through it so far. So what I found shooting it the other day was I can get hits, and one of the nice things about red dot optics is you can get hits at distance. Particularly as you're moving farther and farther away, right? You simply put the dot on the target and you can make the hits. So I really like that feature. I also like the fact that once the gun is up and I've acquired the red dot, I can quickly transition to other targets, particularly just using that circle, the large outside circle, without anything, without the dot in the middle. I just place that on the center of the target and the hits are consistently there. Now I can go back and have more precision with that 1 MOA dot. However, it's great to have all 3 of those reticle choices. I have to say this seems, for me, to be working subjectively a little better. I'm just a little quicker on it because of that aperture, the rear aperture, and the fact that the reticles give me some choice of play depending on what I want to do. Well guys, I really appreciate you watching. Hopefully this video adds some value. If you like what we're doing and the content, I hope you'll share the content with friends and family and invite them to subscribe. Finally, and as always, stay safe.